The Philippines is a treasure trove of captivating culture, spanning countless centuries and radiating a unique aura you can't miss. This tropical paradise hosts an array of breathtaking landscapes and indigenous creatures so unique they could be the stuff of legend. But thanks to its relative isolation, the archipelago has become the backdrop for some truly outlandish phenomena captured on film for the world to see. From a hidden sunken cemetery to the eerie hanging coffins of Sagada. The anomalies uncovered in these islands defy belief. Don't dare click away before the end. You surely won't want to miss the reveal of the world's largest pearl. Ready for a wild ride? Here are 15 of the wildest discoveries ever made in the Philippines. Number 15, the Forsaken Fantasy World. Picture this. In 1974, Fantasy World, a dreamlike amusement park, was unveiled in Lamari, Vantagas. Its attractions included a whimsical castle, a merry-go-round, and a roller coaster inspired by the castle itself. It was envisaged to rival the global sensation that was Disney World. Even the Philippine government showed their support, financially backing its construction. However, this dream was not destined to become a reality. Fantasy World became a haven for families and travelers, but it had to shut its doors in the late 1990s due to the owner's inability to pay property taxes. The reason behind this, whether due to inadequate revenue or mismanagement, remains a mystery. Years later, the park has succumbed to nature. The castle has been smothered by vines, the roller coaster is rusting and swallowed by vegetation, and the merry-go-round is missing its once vibrant horses. What was once a colorful fantasy now lies abandoned in a dense jungle, seemingly reclaimed by nature. Still, despite its desolate state, the park remains a magnet for photographers and adventurous explorers. Number 14. Sunken Cemetery. The Sunken Cemetery, a famous tourist spot in the Philippines, resides in the town of Maribazac, Bajo. It is thought to be the eternal resting place of victims of a 1593 shipwreck. It's now a celebrated diving site, home to an underwater graveyard with over 100,000 graves. Situated near the city of Camagüey, on the island of Mindanao, the cemetery's establishment goes back to the 18th century. When the island was besieged by volcanic eruptions, the once thriving city of Camagüey was obliterated. Survivors sought refuge on the neighboring island of Mindanao, and the cemetery was created to inter those who had perished. While burials had previously taken place there, it was only then that it was formally acknowledged as a graveyard. The sunken cemetery was brought back into the limelight in the early 21st century when divers rediscovered it while exploring the area. It's now one of the most extraordinary burial sites globally, attracting countless tourists every year. Number 13. Enigmatic Sea Beast. Years ago, a peculiar furry blob washed ashore on Olongo Island in the Philippines, and marine biologists are still stumped about its identity. This uncanny find, roughly the size of a human head and sprouting a mat of long black hair, left everyone puzzled. Guesses on what this creature might be have ranged from whales to sea cows. However, marine biologists speculate it might be a known creature like an oarfish or a whale shark, if it is an identified creature at all. The naysayers argue that it can't be an oarfish, given its lack of resemblance to the slender, elongated fish that can grow up to 50 feet in length. The oarfish, often dubbed a sea serpent due to its long and slim physique, is starkly different from this odd find. Meanwhile, the whale shark, the world's largest fish that can stretch up to 60 feet, dwarfs our mysterious blob, which seemed to be fully grown at the time of its death. The bizarre object was discovered by a woman strolling along the beach. What's funnier is the rumor that she whisked it away to her home and stashed it in her freezer. Its current whereabouts? Well, that's anyone's guess. Number 12. The elusive mouse deer. The mouse deer, a petite mammal native to Southeast Asia, is so timid and rarely seen by humans that many suspected it had gone extinct. That was until recent sightings reconfirmed its existence. The mouse deer is part of the Artiodactyla family, which counts pigs, deer, camels, and giraffes as its members. Despite its varied company, the mouse deer is the smallest of the lot. Known alternatively as chevrotains, these solitary nocturnal creatures mostly forage for a plant-based diet, particularly partial to bamboo shoots. With sightings in Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Singapore, The small mammal, roughly the size of a rabbit, sports a reddish-brown coat, a white belly, and a black tail. Now, thanks to trail cameras set up across the region, it's finally making more frequent appearances. Number 11. The bamboo organ. Here's a wonder that hits all the right notes. An organ made entirely out of bamboo, designed and created by a local man in the Philippines. This unique musical marvel resembles a traditional pipe organ, complete with pipes, bellows, and a keyboard, but it's entirely crafted from bamboo. The bamboo organ was the brainchild of Diego Serra, a carpenter and organ builder from the Philippines in the early 1800s. His objective was simple: to create a cheaper and readily available alternative to the conventional wood-based pipe organs. And what better than the abundant bamboo? After several years of perfecting the art of shaping bamboo to mimic the sounds of a traditional organ, Serra's invention saw the light of day, albeit with a smidge of metal to fasten certain components. Nevertheless, it remains an extraordinary accomplishment given the predominant use of natural materials. The maiden bamboo organ came to life in 1807 and continues to charm with its melodies today, housed in the Church of St. Joseph in the town of Las Piñas. Number 10. The Epic Waterfall Restaurant. Craving a waterfall of flavors from around the world? The Waterfall Restaurant in the Philippines serves up a vibrant global culinary experience that spans American, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Thai cuisines. Apart from its enticing menu, the restaurant also boasts an array of services including catering, takeout, and delivery. Their beverage menu is a mixologist's dream, offering a range of alcoholic and non-alcoholic delights. Let's not forget their dessert corner. It's a sugary paradise featuring sweet treats from across the globe. But the true spectacle is the mesmerizing waterfall cascading right through the center of the restaurant. Guests are free to embrace its beauty, wash their hands, or just lean back and marvel at it. This remarkable feature has turned the place into a must-visit spot for tourists and locals alike. Offering familiar comfort foods along with unique culinary experiences, this restaurant has carved a niche for itself and continues to thrive. Number 9. Wooden Wonder Cycles. Believe it or not, wooden motorcycles are not only rideable, but they're also incredibly popular in the Philippines. Built with lightweight yet durable wood, these bikes are perfectly suited for the country's rough and bumpy terrains. These wood-wrought bikes have captivated locals, with many trying to enhance their designs or upgrade their mechanics in a friendly, competitive spirit. If you fancy riding one of these unique wooden motorcycles, be ready to dig a bit deeper into your pockets. The craftsmanship and labor involved justify their slightly higher price tag compared to conventional factory-made motorcycles. Number 8. Gigantic Footwear Spectacle. Ever seen a pair of shoes 5 meters long and 2 meters wide? Well, you can in Marikina, the shoe capital of the Philippines. The world's largest pair of shoes was crafted in 2002 by the Marikina Shoe Industry Development Office, with the explicit goal of bagging the Guinness World Record. Although these mammoth shoes have remained unworn since their creation, they've found a home at the Marikina City Museum, attracting hordes of visitors. With an estimated shoe size of 753, they're an incredible sight to behold, despite rumors of a similarly large statue planned to wear them. Number 7. Marvelous Vulcan Point. Vulcan Point, nestled within the Philippines, boasts the world's largest volcano crater lake. It also neighbors the country's highest peak, Mount Mayon. Situated in the crater lake of Taal Volcano, about 60 kilometers south of Manila in Batangas, Vulcan Point is a tiny island often referred to as Volcano Island. As the largest lake island in the Philippines, this remarkable spot is the home to Crater Lake, the world's largest volcanic lake. Surrounded by 100-meter-high cliffs, reaching the island involves an adventurous boat ride from Talisay, Batangas. Despite the Philippine government's strict regulation of tourist visits, thrill-seekers flock to the island, drawn to the allure of danger from the nearby active volcano. Vulcan Point remains an incredibly popular spot on the map of adventure seekers. Number 6. The gravity-defying coffins of Sagada. Imagine coffins precariously hanging off cliffs. That's the iconic site in Sagada's Echo Valley, the mountain province of the Philippines, where coffins are suspended high above the ground, known as the Hanging Coffins of Sagada. This tradition traces back to the Bo people, the the pre-Igorot inhabitants who believed that souls ascend to heaven when coffins are hoisted high above the ground. The Igorot people have since adopted and continued this unique burial ritual in various regions, including Bengay, Ifugao, and Kalinga. Each set of hanging coffins is grouped in threes, with the most significant individual resting in the largest coffin at the center. Crafted from wood, these coffins are adorned with intricate animal and geometric carvings. Secured onto the cliff faces using ropes or vines, the coffins are reachable via a ladder. Despite some coffins cracking open and spilling their contents, the tradition persists and is considered a success. And hey, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for more. You don't want a centipede crawling on your face while you're asleep, do you? It's time for today's subscriber pick. This strange image was submitted, but without much context. But it's clear to see that something strange is going on. The submarine looks like it's being stalked by a massive sea creature, one unlike anything ever seen before. It looks like it has a massive mouth and two eyes on top, and is the same size or bigger than the sub. It's unclear what the creature could be, and there doesn't seem to be many myths that describe a beast that looks like this. There have been rumors that this is an undiscovered creature that has never been seen before by humans before this image was taken. What kind of creature do you think this could be? Do you think it's dangerous, or was it just swimming alongside the submarine because it was curious? Remember to comment down below with the hashtag subscriberpick and let us know what you think. Now on to the next topic. Number 5. The sensational dancing inmates. You've probably seen the viral videos of Philippines dancing inmates showcasing their spectacular choreography and energetic renditions of popular songs. These prisoners of hope, also known as the Bilibid 19, have become an inspiring symbol of positivity and resilience. Established in 2014 at the new Bilibid prison, this unique dance troupe is composed of prisoners with a shared passion for dance and a mission to spread hope. Their electrifying performances have captivated millions worldwide, even gaining coverage on international news channels. Many of these inmates aspire to pursue dance upon their release, with some expressing they'd miss the thrill of these performances once they're free. Their uplifting performances and messages of hope indeed strike a chord in these challenging times. Number 4. The candy-like chocolate hills. Picture hills of chocolate kisses scattered across the landscape. That's the enchanting sight of the Philippines' chocolate hills. These 1,268 limestone mounds spread across 50 square kilometers, blanketed in lush greenery that turns cocoa brown during dry spells. Thus, they've earned the appetizing moniker, the Chocolate Hills. Recognized as a National Geological and Landscape Monument by the Philippine government, they're a must-see on the Philippine Tourism Authority's destination list. Nestled in the heart of Bohol Island, these geological wonders lie just 30 kilometers south of Tagbilaran City and are accessible by land. From multiple viewing platforms, tourists marvel at the surreal landscapes. For thrill seekers, paragliding and ziplining offer unforgettable aerial perspectives as they swoop and soar above this chocolatey wonderland. Number 3. The cute and quirky tarsier. Meet the tarsier, a petite mammal native to the Philippines, often compared to a lemur and considered irresistibly cute. Its unique feature? The uncanny ability to rotate its head a full 180 degrees, a bit like a scene from a horror movie. Known for its giant eyes and superlative leaping prowess, the tarsier's elongated hind legs aid in bouncing around. As a carnivorous creature, it feasts on insects, small reptiles, and mammals, pouncing on anything that seems appetizing. These nocturnal critters truly come alive under the cover of darkness. Sadly, due to habitat loss and hunting, the tarsier population has dwindled to a critical 6,000 in the wild. Here's hoping concerted conservation efforts ensure this quirky creature doesn't disappear from our planet. Number 2. The fabled Yamashita treasure. Imagine a hidden treasure from World War II buried deep in the heart of the Philippines. That's the legendary Yamashita treasure, often dubbed Yamashita's gold, linked to Japanese General Tomoyuki Yamashita. This tantalizing legend has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows, sparking debate and controversy aplenty. Stories of Japanese soldiers secreting gold and precious valuables in the Philippines before their surrender swirled post-war. True or not, one element remains consistent: the elusive nature of this treasure. In the late 70s, Roger Roxas announced he'd unearthed the Yamashita treasure, claiming it was worth billions and primarily composed of gold coins. He allegedly got his hands on a map from a Japanese soldier linked to the original treasure stash. While his assertions remain unverified, it's plausible that some of this elusive treasure has been discovered over the years. Number 1. Behemoth Pearl, the Pearl of Lazú. Imagine finding the world's largest pearl while diving for food. That's precisely what happened in the Philippines when the colossal Pearl of Lazú was unearthed. A staggering 3,000 years old, it weighs in at a whopping 14 pounds, and it's now exhibited in a Manila museum. Catch a glimpse of it, and you'll be left wondering if it's even real. It's a gargantuan gem, bathed in that signature delicate pink hue typical of pearls. Now, pearls form within oysters, leading us to question just how gigantic was the oyster that birthed this behemoth. Could this pearl be the product of an oyster, or was it formed through some other mystical maritime process? The mystery remains unsolved. What we do know is that the finder of this enormous gem was indeed fortunate. This single pearl is currently valued at tens of millions of dollars. So which among these have left you most astounded? Do you reckon scientists will ever unravel the full stories behind these enigmatic Philippine phenomena? As we conclude our eye-opening journey through the mind-blowing mysteries, hidden treasures, and unique phenomenons of the Philippines, it's clear that this beautiful country holds more than just mesmerizing landscapes. Each story we've uncovered today has its unique intrigue and charm, reflecting the country's rich cultural history and diverse natural wonders. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. If this video piqued your curiosity, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Your engagement helps us understand your preferences better and guide us on what intriguing topics to tackle next. Click that notification bell if you're an ever-curious learner, and we can't wait to share our next knowledge-packed video with you.